Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jim McCoy, along with Taylor Franklin, bringing you live action from Cascade Christian High School, the Pavilion, here in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, today featuring the Cascade Christian Challengers, who will host the Brookings-Harbor Bruins, the second meeting of the season between these two teams. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grace Cascade Christian School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for our fans to enjoy. Please let them know that you appreciate their support. Please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click on the red subscribe button below. By the way, also, you know that you can get the Table Rock Sports app now, so you can then follow all the action pretty easily on your mobile device. We're going to go ahead and take a quick time out. When we return, we'll go ahead and set the stage for tonight's match. It's the Bruins and the Challengers right here on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
And welcome back to the Cascade Christian Pavilion in Medford, Oregon. We're moments away from the start of tonight's match, featuring the Brookings-Harbor Bruins, who come in with a record of 4-2 on the season, versus the Cascade Christian Challengers, who come in with a record of 7-0. The Challengers out on the floor just in front of us right now, getting their warm-ups in. The Challengers have won. Not only have they won every match they've played this year, but they're riding a streak right now of winning 4 consecutive matches in straight sets. That is to say, the last set the Challengers lost would be back on March 6th when they took on the 6A South Medford Panthers in a match which the Challengers ultimately prevailed. They're coming off a nice senior night victory against the St. Mary's Crusaders, their crosstown rival. It was senior night, so 7 Challenger seniors on this roster were recognized for their accomplishments and honored. They celebrated senior night with style, coming out the victor there. These two teams are meeting for the second time this year. Back on March 2nd, the Challengers opened their season on the road against the Bruins. In that match, the Challengers swept it, taking it 3-0. And this Challenger team, I tell you, one of the things you can say about them is that were this any other season, that we'd be looking at a contender for a state title, that this group has been working like a well-oiled machine. You'll see tonight in tonight's match, the communication is good. You've got a nice blend of power and finesse, and this group really works together well as a team. Of course, many of these Challenger seniors have been playing together in Coach Rob Klecker's program since their freshman year, and you can tell that those 2 state championships and the runner-up finish they had during the course of their careers has served them well in terms of experience and really learning how to function well as a team. The Challenger seniors, Hannah Stanfield, Maddie Strain, Janie Keniston, Taylor Cave, Ani Farmer, Kara Palmer, Millie Croy. With the exception of Farmer and Strain, the other 5 seniors have been around since their freshman years, and several of them were even getting varsity experience at that level. The good news is for Coach Klecker is waiting in the wings. He has several young players in his pipeline ready to go. As a matter of fact, he has 3 girls who are freshmen and still see varsity minutes. As a matter of fact, Maddie Carter really at this point is a full-fledged varsity player, but we will also see our share of Madison Todd and Molly Griffin off the bench as well. So, and then that's not to say anything about the JV players who are really just kind of focusing on learning the game at that level this year. So it'll be something else to watch. Right now we're in the middle of pregame. Our pregame is brought to you by Bill's Glass. Bill's Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. Also, there are a number of folks, businesses who support Challenger Athletics, and we want to take a moment to recognize them this evening. Without their support, the Challenger program would not be anywhere near what it is. George Fox University is proud to be the presenting sponsor for this year's Challenger Athletics program. George Fox makes a promise that every student will be known by name by professors who have a vested interest in their future. Explore George Fox to learn how students are nurtured and challenged to follow God's call in their lives. Go Challengers. Along with the presenting sponsor, we also have a number of platinum sponsors to be grateful for. Kelly Connect, Cross Country Mortgage, Hard Insurance, and Airport Chevrolet. We'll take another timeout, and when we get back, we'll bring you the starting lineups. And then we'll follow this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, we're moments away from the start of tonight's Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Our pregame sponsor is Bill's Glass. As you can see from our break board up on the screen, tonight it is the host challengers against the Brookings-Harbor Bruins. Now we're getting ready for tonight's pregame festivities. And here momentarily, we'll be turning it over to public address announcer and Cascade Christian Athletic Director and Dean of Students, Nate Maven.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's Far West League matchup between the visiting Brookings-Harbor High School Bruins and our Cascade Christian Challengers. At this time, would you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you again for this evening to get to play and watch volleyball. Thank you for blessing us with the talents that are out here in this court, the coaches and officials, and the parents and fans. I pray that you put a hand of protection over both teams, both as they go about their business to do the best that they possibly can do, keep them safe, keep them healthy, pray for protection for Brookings-Harbor on their way home tonight as well. And pray that everything we say and do brings you glory. In Jesus' name, amen. Please remain standing as we honor America, our servicemen and women, our veterans, and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice with the singing of our national anthem. And now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Bruins from Brookings-Harbor High School. Starting an outside hitter, junior, number 1, Charlie Milton. Starting on the right side, outside hitter, junior, number 2, Jordan Crosby. Starting at middle blocker, junior, number 3, Skylar Gallagher. Starting at setter, senior, number 4, Shelby Jersey. Starting at middle blocker, senior, number 5, Sierra Fitzhugh. Starting at outside hitter, senior, number 14, Gracie Harms. And the libero tonight for the Bruins, junior, number 10, Joe Pryor. The Bruins are headed up by Lorinda Shue and assisted by Vanessa DeViver. And now, for your Cascade Christian Challengers. Starting at outside hitter, senior, number 1, Hannah Stanfield. Starting at libero, senior, number 2, Maddie Strange. Starting at middle blocker, senior, number 3, Jamie Hennessy. Starting at center, senior, number 5, Taylor Cage. Starting at outside hitter, freshman, number 9, Madison Carter. Starting at middle blocker, senior, number 13, Austin Barton. And starting at defensive specialist, senior, number 15, Millie Croy. Challengers are headed judges Bob Tucker and David Hoffman.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups for tonight's match between the undefeated Cascade Christian Challengers and the 4-2 Bruins. Bruins were to have a match on Monday of this week, but it was canceled once again. COVID has really played a number on the scheduling of sports, or should say the risk of it. Douglas County been operating in the extreme risk category for quite some time. Here, we've been in Jackson County, we've been in the high category, but we've seen a lot of Douglas County teams adversely affected by the schedule and COVID. So they were there, but they are coming off of a victory over St. Mary's just a week ago, a sweep on the road, then also victories against Gold Beach, Douglas, and another match against Gold Beach after dropping their first two matches to Cascade Christian and South Umpqua. Getting set to serve is Shelby Jersa, setter, a senior. Challengers to the left of the net in their home black uniforms with purple numerals and white trim. Left of the net, you see Ani Farmer, number 13, to the far side of your screen. Here, nearest to Taylor and I is Taylor Cave. And here goes Jersa, getting things underway. Service over the net. Meeting it is Carter. Tipped, and Stanfield gets the Challengers on the board first. Taylor Cave was service for Cascade Christian. It is met there by Gracie Harris. Ball's over the net. Stanfield keeps it alive. Carter, across it goes. Falls to the floor. Challengers are now up 2-0. Cave with 24 assists last night against St. Mary's. Gets it across. Harris there. And a block at the net by Farmer. And again, right there, Farmer and Carter forming the solid 1-2 punch, but the Bruins get on the scoreboard as Harris gets ready to send it over. Her serve, that one just a little too deep. Hannah Stanfield, one of those 7 Challenger seniors, outside hitter. Little jump serve. Trying to make a play on it is the libero, Joe Pryor, but it falls to the floor as the Challengers now take a 3-point lead. Stanfield, across it goes. Fitzhugh to meet it. Play at the net. Ani Farmer and Maddie Carter there for Cascade. Set there by Jersa. And the play at the net results in a point for Brookings-Harbor. Sierra Fitzhugh will see if she can't get something started. Stanfield meets the Fitzhugh serve. A double tap call against Cascade. 5-3 Challengers here in the opening set, if you're just joining us. Stanfield, Cave, sets it up for Palmer, but the Bruins are there. Ball kept alive. Maddie Strain. Palmer, and her return a little too deep as the Bruins draw within 1. Cave sets it up. Call against Farmer and the Challengers. Now it's knotted up at 5 apiece. Fitzhugh's serve, though, it's a net ball. Farmer will come out now, and Janie Keniston will check into the Challenger lineup. And double tap called against the Bruins. 6-5 now. Maddie Strain, we learned last night at senior night, she'll be playing collegiately at Rogue Community College next year. Her serve into the net. Point goes the Bruins' way. It's a 7-6 Cascade match, or I should say set, in tonight's match. Here's Cameron Crosby with the serve. Stanfield, Cave. Keniston keeps it alive, bounces to the floor. And now things are knotted up at 7 apiece. Palmer put some mustard on that, and there she is again with the block. Play at the net. Jersa and Palmer are there. Challengers prevail on that play. And Cascade now up by 1. Good play at the net by Shelby Jersa. She'll tie things up again, so Bruins early on going toe-to-toe with Cascade. Stanfield, Cave, Palmer, but the Bruins there to meet it. And a nice little finesse play by Shelby Jersa. Drops that one right in no man's land. Play by Carter. Palmer. And Palmer kind of more or less does the same thing. She just finds that open spot on the floor and drops it in. And now Kara will serve for the challengers. Jump serve. Carter, Cave, Stanfield. Looked like that one was out of bounds. It is. That's the call. Bruins up by 1. Libero Joe Pryor Jr. She'll get ready to serve it up. Lefty serve. Cave. Stanfield. Nice play by Hannah Stanfield as the challengers tie it up. Keniston. Cascade Christian middle blocker. That serve a little bit flat as the Bruins go up by 1. Keniston headed next year to Washington State. Jersa the serve, and then there's Farmer. And Farmer ties things up at 11 apiece. Number 5 getting ready to serve is Taylor Cave. Cave. And that one looked like it was real close, but this goes the Bruins' way. Gracie Harris, outside hitter. Carter, Cave, Stanfield, but Harris there for Brookings-Harbor. Strain does a nice job of keeping it alive. Stanfield's there, and she drops it in. Tied up at 12. Palmer back in the match. Millie Croy, defensive specialist for Cascade Christian, heads to the bench. And Stanfield can't get that one over. And a timeout call. We'll take one as well. Here on your John L. Scott scoreboard, you can see it is the Brookings-Harbor Bruins 13, the Challengers 12. We'll be back after this timeout on Table Rock Sports.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Well, we were away at the break. The Challengers tied it up. It's knotted up at 13. But Brookings-Harbor, who has to be feeling pretty good about their play thus far tonight, have the lead in the first set. Cameron Crosby for Brookings-Harbor. Cave. Across it goes. Palmer with the play. And the Challengers tie it up. So the Bruins providing a battle here this evening as Madeline Carter gets ready to serve. Jersa, across it goes to the Challengers, and Keniston with a power play to put the Challengers on top. Maddie Carter, just a freshman, but she doesn't play like just a freshman. And we have a double tap call against Brookings-Harbor. Challengers looking to maybe see if they can't get some separation here, leading by just 2 here in the opening set. Harris. Play ends up going into the net. The Challengers now up by 3. Carter. Across it goes. Fitzhugh. Crosby there. Palmer. She drops that in. Harris and Fitzhugh there on the back line. And the Challengers, you see here on our John L. Scott scoreboard, they're up 18-14 now after trailing for a bit. We'll go ahead and keep things right here as they go to break. We're talking about Challenger Athletics sponsors. Their sponsorship has resulted in about $60,000 worth of support for Cascade Christian Athletics. Among them are gold-level sponsors such as Abba Freight Systems, Precision Electric, CPA Richard Brewster, and Pronto Print. So make sure you thank them for their support of Challenger Athletics. And, of course, TableRockSports.net. We're grateful for the support that they receive from the likes of Lithia Superstore, U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, and Bill's Glass, among others. 18-14 in the first set. Fitzhugh gets it across. Cave sets it up for Keniston, but it is blocked. Making the play and making her first appearance of the night is Skylar Gallagher. 18-15. Yeah, there's a play by the Challengers as they get it back and go up by 4. Kara Palmer. Jump serve. Harris tries to make a play on it, but can't quite get there. The Challengers extend their lead to 5. Palmer drops it in. Back there was Charlie Nolte for the Bruins, but it ends up going out. Palmer. Fitzhugh on the back line. Gets it over. Palmer. Cave. Stanfield with the play, and a little too much contact there with the net. Palmer comes out now. Millie Croy checks into the match. Well, the Challengers up by 5. And Joe Pryor ready to serve. Left-hander. Cave. Keniston, but a nice block there by Harris. Cave will set it up for Stanfield. Fitzhugh with Crosby with a play on it. Comes across to Croy. And then right there is the Bruins. Bruins giving the Challengers a good fight here in the opening set. Pryor's serve. Croy there for the Challengers to Strain. Keniston gets it over in time. And a good block by Hannah Stanfield. Challengers extend their lead to 5. Janie Keniston. My son's in her graduating class. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Keniston went to middle school over at Scenic, so she transferred in right going into high school. And I tell you what, she's done a great job in this Challenger program over the years. She's going to be missed when she graduates. Ball's tipped around. Croy just kind of shakes her head at that. Trying to make the play there on the ball. Jersa with a serve. Brookings working on a return. Croy, Cave, Farmer, but a block at the net. Nice play by Sierra Fitzhugh. As the Bruins draw within 4. Jersa serve met by Carter. Cave there with a play at the net. It's kept alive. Strain, Cave. Now Stanfield, she drops it in. Challengers closing in on, I know at least when we used to do this in PE way back in the day, we used to call it game point. But a timeout called on the floor. We'll take one as well. Your John L. Scott scoreboard shows 24-19 Challengers. We'll be back after this timeout on Table Rock Sports. Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Challengers trying to put the first set away. But the Bruins stay alive. It's 24-20. Gracie Harris with service for the Bruins. Harris, that ends up on the net. And the Challengers take the first set. It's the Challengers now up 1-0 after the 25-20 victory. We'll be back with more action here on TableRockSports.net.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
You need to get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, I want to remind you that SportsMedford.com is one of the sponsors that help make TableRockSports.net possible. And SportsMedford.com, that's the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. You and adult sports leagues and tournaments are back on. To get in the game, visit SportsMedford.com, where you can learn about leagues and sign up. Challengers taking the first set, 25-20, so the Bruins really putting up a good fight this evening. Get this John L. Scott scoreboard pulled up for you. And it doesn't want to cooperate. Meanwhile, the Challengers go up 1-0. The return by the Brookings-Harbor Bruins. This one over the line. Ellie Harrington into the match for the Challengers, sophomore. Cave with the serve. Ball falls to the ground, and the Challengers continuing to build on their 3-0 lead. Fitzhugh, we got a double tap call against the Bruins. Challengers now up 4-0. Nice return by Fitzhugh. Stanfield with the play. It goes over the line. Now the Challengers score. Match now at 5-0. Cave with the serve. Jersa. Across the net it goes to Strain. Ani Farmer puts the Challengers up 6-0. Cave. Nice deep serve, but it's met by Pryor. Across it goes. Cave to Carter. And the Challengers on fire to start the match. And you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Challengers leading by sets 1-0 and taking a quick 7-0 lead. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Also want to take a moment to recognize those who support Challenger Athletics. Our purple level sponsors include Trinity Counseling, Mini Pet Mart, and Farmers Insurance agent Harry Gerhard. as well as Central Equipment. Challengers come back out on the floor. Cruising along with Taylor Cave in serve. Maddie Strain, the libero, along with Harrington. Stanfield, Farmer, and Carter. Cave sets it up for Carter. Good looking play there, and point goes the Bruins' way. They pick up their first point of the second set. Jersa, Cave, Harrington. That one goes flying backwards. And now the Bruins within 5. Jersa serve. Stanfield, Cave, Stanfield. Jersa gets a touch on it, but it ends up going out of bounds. Cascade now up by 6 as Kara Palmer checks in. Fitzhugh across it goes. Strain there for Cascade. They're on the back line. I believe that is, I can't tell whether it's an 8 or a 6. I believe that's an 8. That's Ashlyn Schofield. But the Challengers prevail on that point to go up 9-2. Hannah Stanfield with the ace. She can be pretty proficient with those. Let's see if she can do it again. Stanfield. And that one was just kind of a, you could tell as Jordan Crosby tried to make a play on it, it was just kind of an in-between spot. Do I meet that overhand or underhand? And kind of got caught in between. Play at the net. Ani Farmer with the block. Putting that height and that muscle to work to put the Challengers up by double digits. Stanfield. Pryor. Her contact results in a side out. Hannah Stanfield cruising along. Ball tipped around. There goes Cave. Palmer. It goes flying back, and the Challengers now up by 12. They started out on a 7-0 run. Then the Bruins put up a couple of points, but the Challengers have once again caught fire here in the second. Trying to make a play is Shelby Jersa. Challengers now lead by 13. Across it goes. Palmer. And Taylor Cave tried to make a play on it. Bruins get it back with Gracie Harris in service. Farmer. She's got it going on here in the second set. Now she'll go ahead and take a seat on the Challenger bench as Keniston checks in. And it's Maddie Strain with the serve. Madeline, her serve there comes up just a wee bit short. And now Sierra Fitzhugh will see if she can't try to get something going for the Brookings-Harbor Bruins. Keniston, across it goes. Ball's kept in play. Strain. And Keniston there. And the Challengers extend their lead to 13. Carter, across it goes to Harris. Strain. Palmer. Harris tries to keep it alive for Brookings-Harbor. But the Challengers come away with a point this time. 18-4 your score here in the second. Challengers took the first set. Now make it 19-4. The ball raises the net and just gets over, and the Challengers now up by 16. Maddie Carter and Jordan Crosby there to try to make a play. Now the Challengers up by 17. Stanfield, Cave, and Keniston. Power serve there. Last touched by the Bruins. And now it's 22-4 as the Challengers keep riding a wave here in the second set. Carter the serve. Jordan Crosby, Jersa, and a good play there by Ashlyn Schofield as they pick up the point. And now Cameron Crosby will get ready to serve for the Bruins. Stanfield there to meet it. Keniston tries to make a play, but her attempt at return into the net. Ball's tipped around. Keniston, though, it is blocked. And again, nice play. We've seen that happen a couple of times already with Skylar Gallagher, the junior. Cave, Palmer, across it goes. Back over to Stanfield and the Challengers. Palmer. This one ends up as a side out. And it's now 22-8. Palmer. She gets it back from Cascade. Ellie Harrington checking into the match. Palmer will go ahead and take a well-deserved break. Harrington. Timeout called. We will do the same. 23-8 Challengers. We'll be back after these messages on Table Rock Sports.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Just coming back from the break, and as you can see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Challengers lead in this one by a score of 23-9. Play at the net. Cave sets up Stanfield, and they score. So now it is 24-9 as Keniston tries to put the second set away. Attempting to make a play on it is Charlie Nolte. But the Challengers score, and they win the second set, 25-9. So we're getting ready to head into the third set. Can the Bruins try to make a comeback? We'll have to wait and see. Right now, let's go ahead and go to break as we recognize our sponsors. Our John L. Scott scoreboard. It shows the Challengers up 2-0 after taking the first 25-20 and the second 25-9. Stick around. We'll have more coming up for you on Table Rock Sports.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, the Challengers in the driver's seat as they head into the third set, and an opportunity to put this one away. Recognizing some of our supporters of Challenger Athletics at the platinum level: Metal Masters, Evergreen Bank, Mahar Homes, and D.A. Davidson. Challengers come out here in the third set with Molly Griffin in the lineup. She's right there next to Maddie Strain, who's moved over now. So Molly, number 11, back there on the back line, along with Ellie Harrington. And we also have Maddie Carter in there, Maddie Strain, Madison Todd. Griffin keeps it alive. Cave. Now to Carter. And the Challengers go up 1-0 here in the third. Taylor Cave will get ready to serve it. So, again, kind of resetting that lineup for you. It's Griffin, Todd, Carter, Harrington, Griffin, Cave, and Strain. Brookings-Harbor picking up a point there. We'll get their lineup for you here momentarily. Getting ready to serve is Gracie Harris. The libero in the gold jersey is Joe Pryor. Strain trying to make a play. Kind of takes a wicked fall there, and the Bruins now up by 1. Cave. Todd gets it across. And the Challengers score and knot things up at 2 apiece. Carter, across it goes. Fitzhugh. Nice play by Harrington to keep it alive. Jersa. Cave sets it up for Strain to Griffin. And this one goes out. Challenger score. So along with Pryor and Harris, you have Sierra Fitzhugh. Jordan Crosby is number 2. Shelby Jersa. And also in is Ashlyn Schofield. This one goes out. And the Bruins tie it up. Trailing on set, so they're trying to stay alive. Point goes the Bruins' way And they'll take the lead at 4-3. Cave. Harrington. And she drops that one right in front of the back line. Nice play by the sophomore. Attempt at a serve by Todd. Net ball. Bruins up 5-4, and now serving is Cameron Crosby. Ball goes across. Cave sets it up for Janie Keniston, who's in. Now Callie Sweem Jr. checks in for Cascade as Molly Griffin comes out. Tomorrow we got action on Table Rock Sports. A double dose of the challengers. Pryor. She gets it over the net. Todd there. Keniston drops it in, but the Bruins keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. At 1:30 tomorrow on TableRockSports.net, it'll be boys soccer action as the challengers take on Rogue Valley Adventist. And again, that's going to be at 1:30. A home match for the challengers. Nice block by Keniston. Ball's kept alive. And there to make a play, Harrington. And the Challengers now up by 2. And then tomorrow night, senior night for Challenger football as Cascade Christian gets set to host Douglas. That game will be at 7 o'clock. Join yours truly along with Mark McLemore. And Chris Janish will be there to help us with the camera. Sweem with the serve. Contact at the net. Cave. Harrington. Jersa. Now across it goes to the Challengers. Harrington. Cave sets it up for Todd. Across it goes off the hands of Sweem. A nice little rally here, a little flurry of activity. Carter, Cave, and now Harrington with the kill. Challengers lead 9-5. Kelly Sweem, deep serve met by Joe Pryor. Sweem. And a call, they're going to call that an illegal touch by the Challengers. Schofield serving. Todd tries to dive to the floor to make a play. She cannot. As the Bruins draw within 2. Trying to make things interesting here in the third. But the Challengers up 2-0. Cascade now up by 3. Allie Harrington, sophomore, had the opportunity to coach her a little bit in middle school track a couple of years ago, helping out with Coach Jeff Fairbanks. Keniston. Play by Carter. The Challenger lead is now 4. Harrington, jump serve. Jersa, but it is blocked by Keniston. Challengers now up by 5. Harrington, that's probably a serve she'd like to have back. But Challengers up by 4 as Joe Pryor, junior libero, gets ready to serve. Play at the net, Keniston. And the Challengers have scored. Going out of the lineup is Janie Keniston. In is Madeline Strain for the Challengers. And this one, does it land on in bounds? Yes, it did. So the Brookings-Harbor Bruins catch a break as they draw within 4. Shelby Jersa serving for Brookings-Harbor. Carter, Cave, back to Carter. Met by Schofield. Got a block there at the net. And we have a point going to Brookings-Harbor. It was interesting watching Todd there in that last play. Just, you'll see that look in her eyes, just such a look of concentration and focus. Cave. Todd, across it goes. Jersa. Is it a side out? Yes, it is. Maddie Strain. Getting some encouragement from they've got the parents right up behind me in the mezzanine. Cave, across it goes. Trying to make a play there is Shelby Jersa. Unsuccessful, so the Challengers now leading by 5. Get it back. Cave with the service. Challengers with the point. It's 16-10 as a timeout is called. We will do the same. Your John L. Scott scoreboard shows the Challengers in the lead. We'll be back after this timeout on Table Rock Sports.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Back here at the Pavilion, the Challengers get scored upon by the Bruins. It's 16-11. Harrington with a play. Griffin almost dropped that one in, but it's met by Jersa. Cave. Carter. Met by Pryor. The Jersa. This one just too deep. As Cascade now goes up by 6. Ellie Harrington, who had a nice little run in there for the Challengers. She'll come out now as Ani Farmer returns after a nice extended break. Farmer, Griffin, and Todd along the front line. Play there by Fitzhugh, but it is blocked. But the Bruins pick up the point. And this one goes out. Challengers now up by 6. Challengers tonight taking the opening set 25-18, and then second set they cruised to victory. Really had a couple of nice hot streaks in there to win 25-9. They're up 18-12 right here. Jersa, and her return, a side out. And now the Challengers up by 7. Madison Todd. This one, little too much mustard on it. And the Bruins now draw within 6. Cameron Crosby for the Bruins. She'll serve. Carter, Todd, Griffin. Across it goes. Cave. Nice play there. Griffin across the net. She gets it into the Bruins territory. Challengers keeping this one alive. Keniston and Myers. That one took a funny spin on her, but the Bruins able to keep it alive. Cave, Keniston, Myers there again. Nice play by Fitzhugh. Cave. And Carter. Point awarded to Cascade Christian, leading 20-13. Kelly Swain getting ready to check back in. Molly Griffin will come out. So Kelly Sweem into tonight's match. So it's Sweem along with Carter. Number 6 is Madison Todd. Emma Palmer, number 7, the sophomore, into the match. Play by Farmer. We've seen a lot of that tonight. Ani Farmer trying to help the Challengers win their 5th consecutive match in straight sets. Side out call. Point to Cascade. Sweem serves. And we have a double tap. Challengers just 2 away from closing this one out. Sweem, good strong serve. And ends up in the back line, but the Challengers, they try to run it down. But this one's going Brookings-Harbor way. Ashlyn Schofield, sophomore setter and outside hitter. She'll serve it. There at the net is Todd. Sweem can't get there in time. Bruins within 8 at 23-15. Carter, Todd and Keniston. 24-15. It could all come right down to this. Farmer could end up putting it away. Nice serve by Farmer. And this one ends up falling to the floor, though, on the Challengers' side. 24-16. Joe Pryor going to try to keep the Bruins alive as Farmer comes out. Good play there by Todd to keep it alive, and heroic effort there by Carter, but not to be. As now as it's a 7-point match in favor of Cascade Christian. Pryor. Todd. Keniston. Bruins trying to struggle their way back into this. Harrington's there. Palmer. That is Emma Palmer. And she puts it away. The Cascade Christian Challengers win yet another one in straight sets. And they end up winning 3-0. What we'll do right now is we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. When we return, we'll go ahead and wrap up tonight's broadcast. Your John L. Scott scoreboard. The Challengers win 3-0 against Brookings-Harbor. We'll be back after this quick timeout on TableRockSports.net.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, welcome to the postgame show brought to you by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. The Challengers, successful week last night, senior night. A sweep of the St. Mary's Crusaders, and tonight, a sweep of the Brookings-Harbor Bruins. With the loss, the Bruins go to 4-3, and they'll be playing again on March 23rd. That'll be next Tuesday. They'll be taking on South Umpqua at home. Meanwhile, for the Challengers, they'll take a little bit of a break, and then they'll take on Sutherland in a road match on Tuesday. That'll be an interesting one for Cascade, as they'll have about 4 or 5 on their roster that will be on spring break. I mean, ordinarily, you're just thinking, when you think spring break action, you're thinking baseball, softball, and things of that nature, maybe some tournament action. But this year with COVID and so forth, the fall sports are in full swing right now. So the Challengers, with their victory, raised their record to 8-0 on the season. And looking forward to see what they'll do down the stretch. Our next broadcast of Challengers Volleyball on Table Rock Sports, that will be coming up on Thursday, March 25th, against South Umpqua. Well, that'll wrap things up tonight. Thank you for joining us. Your John L. Scott scoreboard. The Challengers win in straight sets, 25-20, 25-9, and 25-18. Our postgame show brought to you by My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. For Taylor Franklin, I'm Jim McCoy saying thanks for joining us, and we look forward to being with you again.